Hey everybody, it's Tiffany. I'm from Barista Lab and I am recording live from Baratza in Bellevue, Washington. They've been so kind to let me use their recording studio. The only reason why I'm saying that is because if you recognize this colorful wheel behind me, that's why. Also, the reason I'm physically here is probably a story for the Posh Incredible channel, but regardless, I'm here and filming videos about Baratza because, well, there's a ton of comparison videos out there. There is a ton of feature videos out there, and that's not what I want to do. So at Barista Lab, you can always count on us to keep it real. So in this video series, this is the first of a number of different videos. I'm going to point out how to choose a grinder and what I love about Baratza. And also I'm going to answer the most important questions. So it's not really an FAQ, it's more of a important question video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And right now I'm going to start off with what I love about Baratza. So one of the things that I love about Baratza is their happy employees. So whenever you talk to somebody either on the support team or anywhere else, you'll understand that they just love working here. And I can't tell you how important that is for our company. It's why I shop at Trader Joe's. They may not always have the best in terms of Trader Joe's, not Baratza, but they may not always have the best or the things that I need the most. But even though there's a line across the entire store, the person who is working with you is like present with you, and you're like the only thing that matters at the time, and they're really happy to be at work. Reason why I go to Birch Coffee instead of other coffee shops in New York. It's because the employees just love being there. They're happy, they remember who you are, and I really feel like that about Baratza. And we've been working with Baratza for about 10 years, and I can definitely say that their customer support is the best. Sometimes you can't even get a hold of anyone in support, and anybody here can help you with anything. They know everything about the grinders, and they just love working here. I love that Baratza are problem solvers and thinkers. I'm not going to mention the name of other grinder companies that I've worked with, but sometimes you're like, hey, you have a problem with shipping. We're a distributor, we are a retailer, and we get to deal with the product like firsthand to the end consumer. So whenever I talk to Baratza about an issue, like they used to ship these hoppers together, form together on the grinder, and they were always breaking. So we got a lot of customers that said, hey, like this product arrived and the hopper's broken, I can't even use it. And when I talked to Baratza about that, they're like, oh yeah, we totally know and we're working on it. This is how we're solving the problem. So other grinder companies are like, who cares? They don't want anything to do with that kind of like problem solving and thinking. And so one of my favorite things about Baratza is whenever I come to them with an issue, they're like, yes, we know, and this is how we're solving it. And I think that's a really great thing about a company, because they're geared towards progress and also towards taking care of the end user and the customer. The other thing is they really stand by their product, and what I mean by that is the good and the bad. There isn't a whole lot of bad about Baratza, but for example, there used to be a lot of returns based on like the motor, and they're like, okay, yeah, we get that, and we're also accepting, returns, but we're also working on it. So they'll exchange your grinder, they'll help you fix the motor, they'll do whatever they have to do to fix that issue, and then all of the motors have been changed, so that isn't a problem anymore. But what I love is that they're just like, yes, we know that this is our solution now, and this is also our long-term solution. So that's what I mean by they really stand by their product and their grinders. The other thing is they have a whole team of people back here refurbishing, working on grinders. And that means that you can get pretty much any grinder available for a discount if you want to get like an open box or a refurbished grinder, which I think is really awesome and really cool to have that kind of team working. It makes it more cost effective for somebody who's looking for something, and I know that the people who are working on these grinders are really good, and they're able to refurbish to basically like a new state. So I think that's a really awesome thing to offer to the end consumer. And yeah, I guess for video 1, those are like my why you should buy Baratza. And for me, I'm a huge service person. Some people are not, but I just love a great customer service, and they handle it from a 360-degree point of view. And I say that as knowing like what the end user gets from Baratza and also from like a retailer standpoint. And they really take care of, they take care of everyone who is handling these grinders from, top to bottom. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video, and we're gonna get into how to choose one of these grinders and what will leave you the most satisfied. So thank you for watching, and tune in for the next video in this series.